Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Sabrina. So for this week's video, I decided to share with you guys my prom experience a year ago because this Thursday is going to be my high school's prom. My best friend is going to that prom and she's graduating this year, and it's really scary how time flies. But you know what? It's okay. And this is actually the first time that I've ever spoke about my prom experience because it wasn't, you know, bueno. Like, I don't even have any photos up of prom on like my social media or anything like that, just because I think it was that bad. But I decided to share it with you guys. Hopefully y'all will learn from my mistakes, and yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, so to begin, let's start off with the actual day. June 1st, 2017, my prom day. I woke up, everything was great, everything was fine. I was excited because, you know, it was prom day. You know, this is like every girl's dream. And it was great. We had half a day of school. So we went in, it was like 10 o'clock because the younger classmen were taking state exams or national exams or whatever they are. And so we, because we're seniors, we already have our requirements done, we get to go in late. So we went at 10, had an assembly, we were out by 12:30 or 11:30, something like that. We were out early. We were only in school for an hour just to mark our attendance that we were there for state purposes. We left, you know, all the girls had to go do their hair, do their makeup, this, that, whatever. So it was cool. I went to the salon where I was getting my hair done. Everything was going great, you know. I did my hair. Well, she did my hair, and it was like, because my dress had like that halter top kind of look, my hair was down and like in a low ponytail, and like it was curled and everything like that, whatever. And then we did my nails. Okay, whatever, we're good. And then my makeup came. I was doing all of this in the exact same place because I've been going to the salon since birth. And the makeup was the start of the falling point. It was just bad. There's no other way to describe it, and I'm not going to tell you where I went just because I don't want to throw any shade to them, because they are good at what they do, like cosmetology wise. It's just the makeup was horrible. Like, I do better makeup, and that's saying something because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. Not really. Like, I go with what I see on YouTube. Oh my god, I will never forget, she was putting liquid eyeliner on like the bottom over here. Like, it was just completely different from what I wanted. Like, I showed her a picture of how I wanted my photos to look out, and it was a complete 360 of what it did turn out to be. It was horrible. I got home, I wiped away the makeup. I did it myself, so it was a waste of money on that part. And then it's just, this video is going to be all over the place just because I keep getting like flashbacks of that day, and I really don't want to. There was the fact that I didn't have a date to prom. I really didn't care because I didn't have a lot of friends in high school to begin with. Like, I had people that I talked to every day, but I didn't have like friends. Like, not a lot of them. I had a handful of about 5. Which, like, in reality is kind of all you need, like, for your soul self. But I was also aware that like these friends had their own friend groups who they were going with. So I felt really alone in prom, surrounded by like 300 of the people that I kind of grew up with, and I still felt alone. Isn't that the saddest thing ever? I hate it when those types of things happen. Okay, so the makeup went wrong. The dress, you know, in High School Musical 3, when like they're singing the prom song and they're like, who's that girl? She's so fine. Who's that guy? I don't recognize. I wanted it to be like that. I wanted my prom to be those lyrics in a nutshell. I wanted my prom to be like that. I wanted it to be like, I was like the quiet girl that like people got along, but like, you know, we really didn't chat much. They knew of me and I knew of them, and we would say hi in the hallways and then bada bing, bada boom, we would go our own ways, and that's it. But that was what I wanted for prom. I wanted everybody to be like, shit, look at her, she knows how to clean up and all that. And it wasn't. Like, instead of my dress being like that, it was like, oh, she looks cute, like she looks adorable, you know? And that's not the kind of thing I was going for. I think that my problem when choosing the dress was that I'm not a big dress person and I'm really cheap. So when it came time to actually buying the dress, like, there was a whole bunch of amazing options that I saw, but because they were just so expensive, I chose not to buy them and to go for a cheaper version, which now, a year later, I regret so much. Yeah, there's that. Now let's go back to the no friends thing. Because I had no friends, my parents drove me to prom, which isn't like a bad thing. It was me and my friend. The two of us went to prom, like, actually together, like we entered together, because her date, God bless him, I love him to death, and she loves him too, like, we're still friends with him. He's something else. He's I honestly don't know how to describe it, but like, even she says that I was her prom date and not him, even though he asked her out. And so, like, we didn't have a limo, we didn't have like flashy photos, like the sexy shit. No, we didn't have any of that. When it came time to actually sitting at the table, it was okay. I think the whole experience that made me kind of enjoy it a little bit more was that I was with a junior at the time, who now is a senior. She's gonna graduate. She was sitting right next to me because she was dating one of the guys that was at the table, and we sat right next to each other because we became friends because we were in the same Spanish class that year. She's really smart. She is so smart. It's amazing. And so, like, the two of us were just talking all night. Like, we were hanging out. Like, we kept talking to each other. And because, like, she didn't really know anybody at the table, and like, I was a little iffy with the people at the table, I kept talking to her and everything like that. And I don't know, it's just, it's not the prom that, like, you know, we always dreamed of, or at least it wasn't the prom that I always dreamed of. Like, the venue itself was amazing. I feel like the highlight of all of prom night was about an hour and a half before prom ended. They opened the dessert room. It was done. I was over. You did not see me for the rest of the night. I was in that dessert room having a little bit of everything. Oh my God, it was amazing. Like, they announced prom king and queen. I wasn't there. I was stuffing my face with some chocolate. Like, no. Just, prom wasn't what I expected it to be. Like, the dreams that you have growing up of, like, going to prom and having a date and, like, him buying, like, the little corsage thing, whatever it's called, and like you buying his like little flower piece. I didn't have a corsage because I didn't have a date and I completely forgot to buy it for myself. So there was that. It wasn't the prom that I really imagined. So that's why, like, now thinking about it as I'm getting older, I'm like, oh, when I have a girl and it's her prom night, if she wants to go all out, I'll do it. I will make sure she has a banging time. I don't know. And then after prom, I just came straight home. I unwinded and got ready for bed. And I went to bed, and that was really it. That was the end of prom night. Then prom weekend. So, like, the thing here in New Jersey is that, like, for prom weekend, the place to go is Wildwood. Every school goes to Wildwood. Now, Wildwood is like the very, very last peak of New Jersey. Is like one of the first beaches in New Jersey when you're coming up from the south, which is also like 2.5 hours away from here. So I didn't go anywhere for prom weekend. Not really. Me and my friend Rucha, we were doing like day trips. So we would go somewhere, but then by the end of the night we would be back home, you know. So the next day, it was Friday, me and her decided to go into the city. Like, we were taking pictures, and it was honestly really fun hanging out, like, just like that, like one-on-one. Instead of, you know, like having a big group, getting drunk, them getting high, or whatever it is that, you know, high schoolers like to do nowadays. The next day on Saturday, I had to go to work, but I worked from 8 to 12, specifically so that in the afternoon we could go to the beach. that day that we decided to go to the beach, it was cloudy. But we went, Rue drove. So it was me, Rucha, and then Chelsea was in the back. And we just drove all the way down to Wildwood, and we went there, and we were at the beach, and we went on the boardwalk, and it was fun, and then we came back home. Sunday, I'm pretty sure we did nothing. And then I think on Monday, we went to South Mountain Reservation, which if you don't know a lot about New Jersey, if you're not from here, we have a lot of different things in our state. So more up north, we have mountains. Out west, we have more of the country life, like farm and agriculture and stuff like that. And then down south, we have the shore. And then we just have like random stuff in between. So on Monday we went to South Mountain, and it was fun. You know, it was honestly a hiking trail, and it was good. Okay, I don't sound very excited when I say all of this, but like, I'll admit I did have fun. I had more fun in prom weekend than I actually did at prom, which I know most people like would say that that's what happened with them, but like my prom weekend was very different from what most people would do. And yeah, that was honestly it, because Tuesday we didn't do anything, and I feel like by Wednesday I was back in school because we had finals the following week. But that was my prom. No, nothing interesting. I'll admit it was boring, yes, but the reason why I wanted to share with you this prom experience is so you don't go through it. Like, have fun. Like, you don't have to be drunk or to be high to have fun. Like, you honestly don't. Like, go to like, if there's a Disney World around you, go, or Six Flags, or whatever amusement park is around you, go like on a midnight adventure. Like, just be smart about it, but like, don't come home. Like, tell your parents that like you're gonna go explore. Just go see what the world has to offer, because this is like your last chance to be a kid. Because once you graduate, the world sees you as like, you're an adult now. Like, you know what you're supposed to do. You should have your life together, or like start getting your life together. So this is the last opportunity that you have to really be stupid. Go hang out, go do whatever the hell you want, and just go have fun, as long as it makes you happy. And that's what I didn't do. And now, a year later, I regret that immensely, because I feel like I'm doing that now more as a 19-year-old, when people expect more of me, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go have fun. I'm gonna go do what I want to do, because I didn't have the chance to do it when I was younger. So yeah, that was my prom experience. I hope that you got something out of it, because don't regret it like I do. Just go have fun, go do what you love. Even if you don't know what you love, then go get out of your comfort zone, go do something. Like, even for prom weekend, I'll admit it, we could have done something more. Like, we could have rented a house down in Wildwood, or in any of the beaches in New Jersey. We could have gone to California, we could have gone to Florida. I'm thinking more of like in a Disney aspect. We could have gone to the Poconos Mountains in Pennsylvania. We honestly could have done so much more than what we actually did. So now I regret it. But it's a life learning experience, and you have to go through it. And I'm sharing this story with you so you don't have to go through it. You don't have to regret it when you're older. Like, even just being a year older, I look back on it and I regret it immensely. And I really hope my best friend has a time of her life. In the class of 2018, I really hope you guys enjoy your prom and enjoy your graduation, because this is like the last time that you guys are gonna have really being a kid. Because once you graduate, people are gonna, not just people, but like society as a whole, they're going to expect a little bit more from you, because you're no longer in high school. So automatically that means that you have your life together. You should know what you're going to do, and that's not always the case. You know, you do what makes you happy, whether it's making YouTube videos or working so you can get a good house or a good car, or whatever it is that makes you happy, or if it's skydiving over a mountain or a volcano, whatever makes you happy, you just go do it and go live your life. Do it while you can, while you're young, so you won't regret it when you're older. Yeah, that's my little background story of what happened about a year ago to this day. that's the end. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up because I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't done already, please subscribe and hit the notification bell button, because I heard from a lot of YouTubers that YouTube is changing their algorithm once more. What else is new? They don't have anything better to do. They like messing with our lives. So please hit the bell button so you can be notified every time I post, which is every Wednesdays and Sundays, just so you know. So at least the next day you know that a video is up and you can still watch it. Once you've hit the notification button, comment below if you're a high schooler what you plan to do for prom weekend, or if you are a senior, what you're planning to do, or if you already graduated, tell me what you did do. You know, I'd really love to know so we can kind of experience it all together. So this week's shout out goes to Cute Pinky 987, which I know her. She's a friend of mine in college. But thank you so much for subscribing, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have an awesome week. And oh, before I forget, PSA. So I have a whole bunch of footage of like vlogs that I did about 2 months back when I first started YouTube, and I haven't uploaded them onto YouTube because some of the footages feature my younger cousins, and when I say younger I mean like baby cousins. So I needed the approval of their parents, which I recently got, so I'm gonna edit those videos. And so Sunday and maybe even Monday and next Sunday, and whenever I get the footages all out, so the next couple of videos are going to be all vlogs. So if you don't like vlogs, I'm really sorry, but I personally love watching vlogs. I think it's really cool to get another person's POV on how they see the world. So I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you on Sunday with a vlog. Peace.